Hey guys, what's up? Alex here. Today we are back more F1 2016 career mode. Today it's the Chinese Grand Prix, and well, last Grand Prix didn't go particularly to plan. I won't completely spoil it if you haven't watched it already, but if you have, there'll be either a link in the description or a link at the end of the video to the last video in the career mode, which, you know, we could have done better in, let's just say that. So, this is qualifying for the Chinese Grand Prix here in the Toro Rosso as Mr. Max Chilton himself, and I was slightly worried, I'm not going to lie, after that last race, I was really worried about how this race was going to go. So, qualifying, you can see the first sector wasn't too bad. I'm thinking at this point it's going to be a bit of a better race than the Bahrain Grand Prix last time out, which just, yeah, I think we should just stop talking about it, to be perfectly honest, because not good memories whatsoever of that race. But in the Toro Rosso, you've got to take the ups with the downs, because let's be honest, this car is not going to be the best at every single track. Well, let's be honest, it's not going to be like midfield every single race. Some races it's going to be up there, it could be battling even for a podium maybe. And then next races you could be battling down there with the Renaults and the Hasses, for example. It's just one of those cars, like, I didn't really expect this track to be one of the better ones, but when I think about it, the Ferrari engine's probably quite decent in a straight line. The aerodynamic setup probably means it's quite a fast car in a straight line. So actually, of all the tracks, this could be one of the better tracks for us here. But then on the flip side, I suppose you can say it's got quite a few fast corners, which maybe the Toro Rosso doesn't exactly suit that. So there's a few ups and downs, possibilities that this race could not go to plan, possibly that this race could go to plan. We'll see. But what time's it going to be? We're going up to the start-finish line. It's going to be across the line into 8th position, about midway point of the session, and by the end of the session it's 14th place on the grid, which I'd say isn't too bad. We're starting behind our teammate, who's starting in 8th place, so a good lap there from Daniel Kvyat. For us, I'd say probably about right. 14th is definitely a bit of an improvement. Obviously that last time out in Bahrain was just a bit of a fluke result because we know the difficulty level, whatever, but this time hopefully we'll have a good race starting from 14th place. Possibly a chance of points. That's what I'm sort of aiming for. Is I'm trying to beat my points total from the Renault sort of season. Obviously, that would be showing improvement, but it's going to be tough because we all know that race win in the USA. But anyway, the lights are out and away we go. Once again, we get a bit of a mediocre start. Actually, my teammate Kvyat got a really bad start as well. So both the Toro Rossos getting really bad starts as we head down to turn 1. We're going to be there at 15th place. There's a yellow flag. There is somebody crashing into the Pirelli banner. It's Nico Rosberg spun round in the middle of the track here. So at this point, I have no idea what to do really. So the yellow flag showing. So I'm like, what do I do? Do I just go? I'm sort of waiting here and I'm waiting for the cars in front to go. So when Alonso goes, I go here. So this is what happened. Rosberg into turn 1. A bit of contact there with Lewis Hamilton, and he spun round, and he's just absolutely T-boned. I think that was Bottas there in the Williams, and he spun himself round into the middle of the track. What is Rosberg doing? The championship leader has won 2 races in a row. What on earth is he doing there? I do not know, but he's got a mission now on his hands to try and get his way up the field. So at the end of this first lap of the race, you can see we're really putting pressure on Fernando Alonso. Can we go around the outside? No, not really around the outside there, but down the main straight. This is a good opportunity to possibly go past Alonso here in a straight line. And we know that that McLaren is not too fast in a straight line. Round the outside, no DRS whatsoever, just the slipstream and the brutal power of that Ferrari. We can't really get past. Oh, we've made a mistake though. Oh no. Getting on the marbles and sliding all over the place. Now his teammate Jenson Button's through. Okay, so we went for an overtake that could have put us into the top 10, and then we're down into 12th place, so that's kind of gutting. So next up, we're going to try and get past Button here in the same sort of position as we were one lap ago here, but now it's the other McLaren. So can we look to the inside, the outside? No, not really. He's actually on a super soft tyre, so he's actually got a decent pace advantage on us here, but he's very slow at that last corner across the line. We've already got him basically down into turn 1 there, so we're into 11th place here on the brakes, but once again we slightly misjudge it. A Button goes back through, he pushes his car down the inside. Vettel would have said that was a torpedo, but I'm not going to be saying that. I'm just saying that was a good overtake there from Button, but we managed to go around the outside and back past him and into 11th place. Now we've got to try and catch down Fernando Alonso, who's built up quite a bit of a gap now because of that. And look at this, 5th lap of the race here, guys. A lot of people have pitted, including Raikkonen behind us here. And Alonso is leading this race. I'm in 2nd place because I haven't pitted. Basically, a lot of people have put on the super soft. Sorry, at this point, guys, I was trying to find the right button. I was trying to find the button to change the tyres for the pit stop, and I don't know. I should really know at this point. You can see I'm still struggling to try and find it. But yeah, so Raikkonen, Verstappen, these guys are pitted. I haven't at this point. So you can see I'm still going around in the soft tyres. Most people on the super soft tyres, came in the pits, put some softs or some mediums on. And you can see just behind me, Sergio Perez also staying out on the soft tyres at this point. So I'm not sure what to do, because at this point you can see there's rain coming down the track. The track isn't visibly wet, but I thought I'm going to risk it, because I thought if we're going to get any sort of decent points in this race, we've got to try and get, risk it and maybe go for an alternative strategy here. So we're coming to the pits here. This could go horribly wrong here, guys, because let's be honest, the track is not wet enough currently for these intermediate tyres. Yet I'm coming to the pits. I'm going to switch over to the intermediate tyres. Looking at it back at it now, this looks like a stupid decision, because I'm coming in the pits, dry tyres. Look, I don't know. This race is not going to go well, because look, we're in 20th place here, guys. Everyone else on the track's on dry tyres. We could lose another like 20, 30 seconds if we come into the pits once again. Button, we're coming out right side by side with him. And actually that pit stop proved to be right, because the rain did continue to fall, and the eventual race leader, Fernando Alonso, comes into the pits and goes onto the intermediate tyres. The fact that he didn't stop, like me, we both went onto the soft tyres, then onto the intermediate. We're basically getting a free pit stop here, and you can see I'm overtaking all of the fast cars in the pits. There's Raikkonen, ahead of Raikkonen, who was actually leading this race before Alonso came to the pits. I slightly misjudged it there, because I was keeping an eye on Raikkonen. I thought he was like coming down the inside, so yeah, a bit of a mistake once again. I'm really not getting turn 1 right at the moment. I'm still having problems with the wheel. I don't want to keep going on about this, because I know it's probably annoying for you guys, but basically to keep my wheel in a straight line, like here for example, I'm having to turn like 30 degrees or 20 degrees left. It's just so stupid. Like, what is wrong with the G27 that goes wrong with it? I have no idea. But if you're having the same sort of problem, or you've had that similar problem, please let me know in the comment section. It would really help me out to know what to actually do with this. I think I have to sort of unbolt some stuff to get it all working. So maybe we'll do that soon. Well, hopefully I'll do that soon. But you can see NASA's getting overtaken here by the two people coming through on intermediate tyres. That's Hamilton and Verstappen there, fighting through the field on those tyres. So Verstappen and Hamilton really have got a bit of a mission on their hands here, because they're finding it very tough to overtake the people that still haven't pitted here. Massa, or they have pitted, but they're still on the dry tyres. There's Massa. That just really shows the advantage of the intermediate tyres, that I can just fly past them there on the brakes. Pretty incredible stuff. And round the last corner here, I think this is when we go up. Yeah, we're into the podium positions now, as Hulkenberg's in the pits and somebody else is in the pits. We're into second position. This is absolutely crazy. Literally, the strategy's worked out perfectly, and somehow we're in the right position. But the race is not over yet, so with about, I think, 4 or 5 laps to go, I think this is lap number 10. You can see Hamilton's putting the pressure on. He's caught me up, and he's going around the outside. And at this point, I'm having to save fuel as well, because I realised I'm minus fuel. So, unfortunately, I wasn't really in a tough position here, because I knew I had to save fuel, but then I also really had to try and defend this position here. I think Kimi Raikkonen ran into some problems as well, so I think he dropped down the field. Maybe he retired actually as well. So Raikkonen's not having a good race, but you can see Hamilton's got the overtake done here. I'm really not happy with that, so I'm looking to the inside here. There's a bit of contact. Hamilton left the space there, guys. Hamilton left a bit of space, and I'm like, okay, if you're not going to defend that, I'm just going to go for that overtake, and that's exactly what I did. I go back past Hamilton into the final corner. You can see there's a lot of space behind Verstappen. Well, actually not too much time from Verstappen, but I don't think Vettel's really close enough to get involved in this battle straight away here. But down the main straight, Hamilton's way faster than me. He's gone around the outside. So has Verstappen, has he? It's close stuff. And I think yeah, we've just got back on Verstappen there, and we've gone past Lewis Hamilton as well. So we're back into second position here. So this is lap number 11. You can see Hamilton's going straight past. Crazy stuff there. Verstappen, he's not that close actually. Verstappen's dropped back a little bit here. Maybe the fact that I got past him, and yeah, I don't know, it's a bit weird. I don't know actually honestly why Verstappen's dropped so far back here, but anyway, penultimate corner this time. We're putting the throttle down round the outside of Hamilton. It's side by side stuff. Are we going to do it? I think so. It's still side by side, the final corner, and we've got the eventual bit more grip on the outside, and actually that's put us back into second position. That gap to Alonso just keeps going up and up and up. Hamilton slightly hit the back of me there when he went for the overtake. Down the inside, he's gone. Can we get the switch back on him though? Down the inside, yes we can. It's so close there, but we've got back on Hamilton. We're back into second place, but all this fighting is definitely putting Alonso way out front. This is the next lap. This is lap number 13. So Hamilton's gone straight through. Then, oh, I've made a slight mistake there. I've run wide. and Verstappen's gone through. But look at that. Look at the really sort of strange line choice. It's given me back to position. Like, Hamilton just left enough space there, which is absolutely crazy for me to go for the overtake. But this is the last lap of the race. Can you believe what you're seeing here, guys? Fernando Alonso in a McLaren Honda, one of the few tracks in the world you'd have expected him to be good at, has come around the final corner to win the Chinese Grand Prix. You can see in the background, I've just squabbling, I think, over position there as well. So we're going to cut back to my footage in a second. But well done, Fernando Alonso, on your victory. This is back to my footage now. So you can see here, with 2 corners to go here, can we fend off Lewis Hamilton in the hope of getting second position here? Hamilton's looking for a move down the inside. He's not quite got enough speed here. We're putting it into the rich fuel mixture for the last time down that back straight here, because I knew I wanted to defend it, and I think I just about did it in time. So here we are, up to the final corner. Are we going to get it in front? Yes, we are. We're going to get turned in, sliding a little bit through the final corner there, up to the start-finish line. Somehow we're going to finish on the podium in an absolutely insane Chinese Grand Prix there, guys. Literally, I would have not put any money really on me getting on the, well, I definitely would have put any money on me getting on the podium. I honestly didn't think I was going to get any points in this race whatsoever, but basically the free pit stop gave me an incredible victory there. And look at that, Eric Boulier is thrilled on the pit wall. The 3rd race of the season, and McLaren have a victory. Alonso's first win from, I think, since the 2013 Spanish Grand Prix, was it? I think that's the last time Alonso won a Grand Prix. Look at that, McLaren probably slightly shocked, and wow, they're just absolutely insanely happy with that. And also Perez, look at that, Perez 10th. And he's very happy with that as well, so he must have had a pretty good battle. But here is the most unlegitimate podium, maybe except from Lewis Hamilton. You'll see on the 2016 race calendar, or 27 race calendar, I guess we are, as we're in season 2. There we go, Alonso lifts the Chinese Grand Prix trophy. I can't believe I'm really saying that. And we're also on the podium as well. Yes, it doesn't exactly sort of mirror our feat in the first season of getting a victory with Renault, but then that race was very unlegitimate. This race was pretty unlegitimate, but still we put a really good strategy in. I didn't even choose to start on the soft tyres. The team did that, so full credit to the Renault team. Whoa, we're not giving shout outs to my former team. Full credit to the Toro Rosso team there with a really good strategy call. And you can see, look at my best that time. I think that proves it all. Basically, the strategy gave me this race here. And actually in the intermediate conditions, I didn't think I did too badly, but in the dry conditions, I really was not very fast whatsoever. So very slow lap time there for me in the dry, and obviously when it went into wet conditions, obviously going to be slower. But there we go. There is the driver standings. Rosberg does keep the championship lead, but after that the dilemma at turn 1, he's only, what, 11 points now ahead of Vettel in 2nd place. We're up into 9th place, and Toro Rosso are up into 6th place as well. So pretty good stuff there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. It's absolutely crazy. I'm really happy with that. Thank you for watching. It's been AlexZAfRo out here. Goodbye. Thanks for watching the video, guys. As always, I really appreciate it. And if you did like the video and haven't yet, leaving a like on the video is always appreciated. It helps me grow the channel, which is really important. Also, if you're brand new to the channel and haven't subscribed, that is really awesome as well. It shows you're liking the content I'm putting out, and I probably should be doing more of that. Also, if you haven't checked out my social media links, they're all linked down below. For example, my Facebook, Twitter, also my Instagram's down there as well. So, you know, if you want to, that would really be cool down there. Interact with you guys as much as possible on all of those platforms. And also, if you have missed the video on the screen right now, that will link back to a couple of different videos over the week or so that I use this outro, so hopefully you guys understand. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a great day. It's been AlexZAfRo here. Goodbye.